man. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be rehousing the infamous P. murinus, aka Orange Baboon Tarantula, aka Orange Bitey thing. If you've ever talked to me before, you know that this particular species is in my personal top 3 favorite. I feel like it's gotten a way worse rep than it really deserves. That's not to say that this particular species does not demand respect. It does. Let's be frank. But I don't think it's nearly as bad as people play it up to be. Most of the time, it's just scared. And when we are petrified of interacting with it, it just snowballs, making the whole interaction way worse than it needs to be. So when you are interacting with these, try to stay calm. And with that, let's get started. Okay, to start this rehouse, we obviously need an enclosure. This enclosure is a Hobby Lobby display case, the largest one that they have, the 15 by 7 by 6. Drilled with some holes in it. I am a huge fan of as much ventilation as you possibly can. Drilled them all over it. We also need a pair of tweezers, because where are we without our tweezers? A paintbrush, straw, something soft to be able to nudge and motivate a tarantula with. Catch cups of various sizes. We got a little little 20-ounce bottle, giant gallon, and then a catch container that I like just in case I have to actually cup her and secure her. Then when it comes to hides, I'm also super frugal, not gonna lie. I have a lot of tarantulas, so I try to pinch a penny whenever I can. And cork bark is very expensive. So what I like to do is go to my hardware department and get PVC piping in various sizes. This one's the 4-inch wide. You can go a little bit smaller, but I like a little bit more room for them. It's never gonna mold. Cover it up with some dirt. You can even get real crazy with it and cover it with silicone and dirt and decorate it, whatever you want to do with it. I'm not that picky, nor is my tarantulas. So we're gonna go in with it plain. Then, of course, you need your cute little tarantula. This girl has been so good about just chilling out here this whole time. It's probably not gonna be this chill once I open this up. But as you can tell, she gives no cares whatsoever about me just moving her around. I tend to let my tarantulas do their own thing most of the time, so I feel like me leaving them alone really makes them pretty happy-go-lucky. But that's just my theory. Okay, things could go south. And then, let's see. We will start with filling this baby up with some substrate. I do plan on putting this PVC pipe kind of cockeyed where it's almost flat up against one side so I can kind of creep inside, and then the entrance will be kind of at an angle. I'm gonna get some substrate. Okay, get this situated, make it a little bit nicer and less obvious. Nobody likes new substrate, that's for sure. You don't have to fully cover it up if you don't really want to. Just make sure you put enough dirt in there that they can dig it out if they want. Okay. Then let's put some leaf litter and some branches and just fun things to make it look nice. This will eventually just be all covered with webbing because the OBT is the notorious webber. Okay, so we have this set up. Get our lid over here. Going to move this. How can I have it where you guys can see what is going on well? Okay, now it's the moment of truth. Take this lovely lady, pop off the top on this. Oh, don't freak out, little one. Okay, She may freak out a little bit just because all of this webbing is hanging onto this lid. Let me scrape that off. Okay. So much webbing. Okay. Again, she's pretty chill. She's just trying to hide from me now. Hanging out in there, doing her thing. Okay. While she is scrunched up in there, I'm going to pop this right over her, like such. Let's see if I can get a better view on this. Okay, she is just right underneath that. Get rid of this, her old cork bark in here. She's trying to get away from me a little bit. Okay, that's ideal right there, where she just crawled up. Their webbing is ridiculously strong. Okay, put that in the container. Okay, and bam. She is relatively contained. Nothing exciting. Most of the time they will stay up like that. I'm going to use this little container and put this lid underneath here. Get all this stuff out of the way. And I don't really recommend using your hands to take away any webbing. You probably should use tweezers, but I'm not too terribly worried because she's pretty scrunched up in there. Let me move this up a little bit more so I can see what I'm looking at here. Okay. She's pretty scrunched up, hiding, just scared, like I said before. And, okay, I'm going to move her over into this enclosure. Move that out of the way. And now, the best way to get this to go for a successful rehouse, you want to set her up for success. What I mean by that is, one, kind of dictate her path and which way she's going to want to run. So she's going to want to get her butt out of my area as fast as she can. She wants to feel secure. She thinks I'm going to kill her, which I obviously am not going to. I have no intentions of hurting this poor little lady. So I am going to put this catch cup into the direction, get rid of this little part, of her hide that I made. Just kind of put it in that way. So when I do poke at her, she's just going to go inside of that hide. I did put the lid semi over it, so if she manages to squeeze through this tiny crack back here, she's going to be a little bit more secure. Let me unscrew this a little bit. Gently kind of put my brush in there without getting it too open, giving her a little gentle persuasion to move down the other way. Okay. And bam, she went directly in that hide. Gonna pop out that bag like I thought she was going to. And lid on. You do have to move a little faster. As you can tell, she kind of tried to run out. You just kind of have to know their mannerisms. Most tarantulas are gonna go in the path that you point them in. I knew she was probably gonna try to squeeze through this little crack that's up here of this hide. So she did. So I made sure the lid was over it so she didn't just run back out. And then she's going to try to get out that way, realize she can't just run over it, and run towards the line. So you just want to get the lid on as fast as you can. Don't panic, because the worst thing that's going to happen is she's going to run back out, and I'm not going to be fast enough for that. That's why I got catch cups, extra ones, so you can grab them really quickly and just stick her back in the path of least resistance and start all over. Just try to keep calm. She's going to do this little loop-de-loop for a while, try to see if she can find any exit points. When she simmers back down, because I did forget to put a water dish in here, I will put one in. But right now, she's not going to really allow me to put one in. But that is the rehousing of this cute little lady.